All right, hello everyone. I'm James Lehman. I'm the executive chef at Ironstone Vineyards, and we're going to start doing at pinetree.net. We're going to start doing little segments or courses, if you will, once a week on different parts of the culinary stuff, right? Kitchen stuff, food stuff, wine stuff. We'll talk about knives, pans, cookbooks, food, wine, all that kind of stuff, just to get people back into the kitchen, because I'm finding that a lot of people, they're eating out a lot, they're buying prepared foods, and I'd like to get people cooking in the kitchen again. So we're going to try something new here. So what we're going to do this week is we're going to talk about cookbooks, because I think cookbooks are a good way to get you started thinking about cooking again. They're good reference points, okay, and they give you ideas of what to cook. So I'm going to now tell you ways to pick out cookbooks, because just like everything out there, there's a lot of good cookbooks and there's a lot of bad cookbooks. Okay, so the first thing, you'll go into lots of big bookstores, and you'll walk into the bookstore and they'll have these huge bargain racks in there, and they've got all these cookbooks on Thai cuisine, on barbecue, on baking and stuff like that, and they're not from any one author. They're from a big publisher that takes a bunch of recipes and throws them together into a book. You kind of want to stay away from these books, because what I've found is a lot of the recipes in these books are flawed, and you'll go and you'll cook it and it really won't taste good, or it doesn't come out right. So you want to just stay away from those kind of books. So books that you want to go for. You want to look for books that have an author that has made other books, right? So people like Marcella Hazen, Mario Batali, Bobby Flay, these types of authors have made many books, and there's a reason for that, because their recipes are good, the books are correct. So you want to look for these. Other types of books you might want to look for are books that have the James Beard Foundation Award. James Beard is an old-time caterer and a cookbook author. He has now since passed, but before he died, he made the James Beard Foundation. And what they do is they give awards to mainly chefs and people in the culinary industry, but they also do cookbook authors. So they've got a group of editors and authors, everybody in the culinary field, and once a year they sit down and they pick certain cookbooks that are like the best cookbooks, because the pictures are great, they're written nicely, and they have really good recipes in them. So look for books with the James Beard Foundation seal on them. Third, actually, another thing you would want to look for is books from culinary schools, like The Professional Chef from the Culinary Institute of America. This book is the Bible for most chefs. This will go over all kinds of stuff. It's a real thick book. It costs about $65. This will go over cooking techniques, knife techniques, baking and pastry and meats and vegetables and everything that you would ever want to know. And it will be in your terms, in your language, if you will, because this is the books that they use for kids or people in culinary school. So not everybody is a chef right when they go into culinary school. So this is a good book. Another good book to use is Baking Illustrated. This is written by the authors of America's Test Kitchen and Cook's Illustrated magazine. What's good about these books is they go through and they test all the recipes, and they write up a paragraph on what happened during the test, and they'll show you all the techniques, and there's pictures in there. Really great book if you want to learn basic baking skills. And it won't go over like crazy cakes, and you'll learn basic muffin skills and cookie skills and pie crust skills. Great book, Baking Illustrated. Let's see here, Italian cuisine. Everybody likes Italian cuisine, right? It's easy, people like it. Two cookbook authors that I really enjoy are Mario Batali. This guy spent a lot of time in Italy. He really, really knows the cuisine. So this is his most recent, I believe. It's Molto Italiano by Mario Batali. Great cookbook. Another cookbook author is Marcella Hazen. This is her cookbook, Essentials of Italian Cooking. This is also a really, really great cookbook if you want the basics of Italian cuisine. We're kind of looking forward here, because I know we're still in winter, but grilling. This one's called License to Grill. It's by Chris Schlesinger. This is a great book for outdoor cooking. All kinds of grilling techniques, all types of meats, rubs, marinades. Great stuff in this book right here. And now we're going to move to the last book, which is a reference book. Now this book doesn't have any recipes in it. It's going to be like a kitchen encyclopedia. If you find something in a cookbook, a term, an ingredient, something that you don't know, it will be in this book. You can find anything out, any terminology right here. This is called the Food Lover's Companion. This is the 3rd edition right now. It's made by Barron's Book, and the author is Sharon Tyler Herbst, Herbst. I'm trying to say that right. So, Food Lover's Companion, really good reference book. So now that you guys have a good basis, you better start cooking. Use these books, use them as a reference, and remember, recipes aren't written in stone. You can change anything you want. If you don't think a recipe has enough garlic in it, throw that garlic in there. Alright? Not enough wine, everybody likes wine, put more wine in there. Okay? So I hope I get you guys off to a good start. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.